What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today we have episode 37 of this series, Trading Supply and Demand for a Living, where I'm going to be explaining a gold trade that I took on Tuesday of this week. And I know that I haven't uploaded any videos recently. There was a hurricane that came to my area, to Florida, 2 weeks ago, and I didn't have power for like 6 days after the hurricane. It was super bad. And then tomorrow is my birthday, so this week I was on a cruise, I was traveling, taking some time off and some vacation, so that's why I haven't uploaded any videos. But we're back on track right now, and let's just get started with the series once again. All right, like start uploading videos. Before we get started, make sure that you guys join the Discord. The link is in the description for the signals. I was sending signals on text. Tomorrow I'm going to start doing live trading with the members of the Discord. So I'm going to be live trading with every single one of you every single day of the week, or at least 3 days of the week if I cannot make it. On some days I will let you guys know, but make sure to check that out. It will be the first link in the description, and make sure to also follow me on Instagram as well. So with that being said, let's get started with the video that we have today, which I'm going to be breaking down, as I said, a gold trade that I took on Tuesday of this week. All right, so let's go to Tuesday. All right, so this was a signal that I sent to the Discord. It was a gold demand that happened right here. Now, gold, it has been super high, guys. We have been at all-time highs. Right now, we're not at all-time highs. We just created all-time highs on Wednesday, but on Tuesday, gold was at all-time highs right here. So it was very um, dangerous to be taking a demand setup. But again, it still follows the steps, right? Break of structure right here. It has a high probability demand with buying pressure right here. As you guys can see, it has a gap in front of the demand, so everything was looking good. And we also had the 13 EMA right there. I was thinking about getting in aggressive on this trade, but at the moment that it tapped, so it tapped right here, then it rejected and came back all the way back down. When it tapped, I got busy and I couldn't even get on the trade, not even on the break of the candle. So I called it on the signals group. People got in aggressive and they won on the trade, because you will have gotten in, let's say, at the second rejection. You put your stop loss like right here, and then you aim for a 1-to-1. Your 1-to-1 is right there. If you got in on the break of the candle, then it was a little bit too late. But again, sometimes when I don't think it hit a 1-to-1. No, it didn't hit a 1-to-1 if you got in on the break of the candle. But sometimes when the break of the candle is too far away from the zone, like this one, look where the break of the candle is and look at where the zone is. Sometimes I don't take them, and sometimes I will use taking entry, like, before the break of the candle, just because we're getting too far away from the demand zone. So I don't like when the break of the candle is too far away from the demand, because then the stop loss will be bigger, and then we need a TP that is going to be bigger, all right? And something like this will happen where it just doesn't go to the TP, especially if we are sitting at all-time highs at that moment. So I couldn't get on this trade. People won, but I couldn't get it. And then what did I take? This was a trade that I took. All right, and let me explain to you guys, because I know this series is called Trading Supply and Demand for a Living, but supply and demand has been garbage for quarter four. At least October, supply and demand, I haven't seen many setups of supply and demand that have been good. I haven't seen many setups holding. All of them either become invalid. We don't have setups. It has been bullshit with supply and demand on quarter four, at least on October. So it's not looking good so far for supply and demand. So I'm starting to try a little bit more liquidity graphs and support and resistance setup. This one was a liquidity graph. So we had a high over here, as you guys can see. On gold, this was the high which we created before coming back to the demand, and then we started going back up and we rejected. All right, look how we push all the way over here to then close below the previous high right here, below the previous week of that candle. So with that, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, there is some selling pressure over here. I like this setup since I couldn't get in on the demand. Instead of like getting in right here just because I couldn't get in the movement, maybe people will say, okay, why didn't you get in right here when it came back? It's just because I saw that it was like, when you're pushing up with momentum, you have this big rejection over here showing buying pressure. Why are you then showing this candle right here showing selling pressure? And then the next candle push all the way up, broke the candle high to then close bearish. Like it's showing some bearish signs, and it's showing weakness to the upside, especially if we are all-time highs. So with that being said, I just took the chance on the counter trend liquidity graph, and then I just won. Like literally, it was super quick. Super quick. It was an easy win. 1-to-1, got out. This was the trade that I took on Tuesday, again, I needed to break. It needed to break the 13 EMA to win. It was maybe a little bit, but it won literally right here. People left runners and got a lot of profits. This ran for what? For like a 1 to 2 at least, I think. 1 to 3. This went for a 1 to 3 over here in two candles. Literally, this red candle and then the green candle that week right there gave you a 1 to 3 on this liquidity graph. And that was the trade that I took. Just because we was all-time highs. Once again, it came from a demand, but it failed to push up twice, closing below the previous highs over here. Like it was stopping sellers out and then trying to push all the way back down. And I just took a chance on it since we were super high in all-time highs, and then it literally was a win, a quick win. So we really have to be careful with gold because we have been trading super high, close at all-time highs. So we have to be careful with gold, literally. But yeah, that was the trade that we took on Tuesday. We have two more videos coming out today. I'm going to break down the other two trades that I took this week. I went 3-0, so make sure to check them out after this video as well. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.